Hello everybody, Joe Tactical here again. Going to do a quick little overview, review, or whatever on the cold steel. I think it's pronounced Pendleton. I don't know. Pendleton Mini Hunter. Okay, and also let me just touch briefly on. You see some cuts and gashes on my hand here and some here. Let me just explain what this is from. I don't have scabies or anything like that. That's a mosquito bite. This is from hitting the heavy bag, the punching bag, whatever you want to call it. And then this is a cut actually from this blade. It's very sharp. Alright, well with that aside, just so you guys know now that, you know, I don't have scabies or leprosy or whatever, let me get back onto this overview, review, whatever. Now this is the cold steel, and this is my first cold steel blade. I have no idea why it took me this long to get a cold steel blade. And after seeing this, it's even beyond my comprehension why it took me this long to get a cold steel blade. Now, this is a small blade, okay? And it came with a sheath too, and I'll show you that in a second. But let's just go over some specs real quick. This has checkered and ribbed kind of craton or craton. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. I just say craton. But it's an Aus 8 blade, and you'll see that. Let's see if I can get stuff straight here. Just do it like that. Sorry about my camera's not too good of quality. 3-inch blade and about 3 1/4 inch handle. And I put the lanyard on there myself along with this carabiner, and this serves a purpose. Now, I was a little worried about this blade as far as the size. Was it going to be too small? Was it going to be too big? You know, I mean, of course I had the dimensions before ordering, but that's really hard to tell. Nothing's like holding it in your hand. And this is perfect size. I can't tell you how perfect it is, and I'll show you, excuse me, in a second here on what I mean by perfect size. Well, you know, whenever I do controlled cutting or anything like that, I always use my pointer finger, index finger, and my thumb like that, and then support it with the rest of my fingers. Well, it's a good size. It's hard to get a video on this anywhere else on YouTube or anything, so I was real limited with, you know, it's not like people did 1,000 reviews on this thing, which sometimes that can be a pain, but sometimes it can be good. That way different people show different things. So you see it in my hand, and it comes to this part of my hand, and about a 1/2 inch or so is it's about a 1/2 inch shorter than the width of my hand. And I was a little worried about that at first, but if you had to use this for a defensive role, that's all you need to do what you got to do. And also, if you had to cut something, I'm not going to ding this up and cut any paper or anything like that, because I don't want to dull the blade, because I want to keep it razor sharp. And this has one designated use, and there will be more information in the future on that and more detail, but it's kind of a surprise video I got coming up here and within the next couple videos, depending on some back ordered items. But it's a very nice, very good looking blade, and the Aus 8's very nice. And I got this from yourcornerstore.com for about $28 or $29 and like $5 to $8 for shipping. So it's just under 40 bucks. But the quality is phenomenal. And I haven't really had too much experience with cold steel, but I find myself wishing I really have through all these years. I'm 28 now, and I got my first cold steel blade. I should have had cold steel blades 20 years ago. So, but let me take you over here. Let me move this stuff. Talk about the sheath system now. And I'm sorry, I'm going to move the camera a little bit, so I don't want to make you guys too dizzy. And this is all wrapped up because this is going to be a surprise. But what I did was I mounted this sheath, Securex, whatever that is, it's like Kydex, but it retains very well. See, I'm pulling on it, and it comes out with a good amount of force. But what I did, this is mounted on molly gear, and what I did is I put this lanyard with the carabiner on there, and I just slide the carabiner in the molly gear, so when you pull it out of the sheath and up in the natural function of how you're accessing the blade, it pulls right out very quickly. So this is just like a kind of a grappling hook anchor type of thing that I just slide in there real quick, pull it out when I need the knife, and it's just one-handed operation. I'm not fumbling with clips or anything like that. It just comes out every time. And I actually adapted. This isn't just 550 cord that's mounted to it, and I'm sorry, my camera just isn't good quality, so you're not going to be able to make it out too well. But I had some different adapter plates from my Serpa, my Black Hawk Serpa holster, and I didn't want to get a tech lock because of the money situation I'm in right now. So I kind of took the adapter from the paddle holster of that Serpa thing, and I took the plastic, I cut it with a jigsaw, took that, and actually made my own piece. Now let me show you here, because I know you're not going to be able to see this black on black and everything, but see, I basically made a piece. This is an actual scale, but I made a piece like this that kind of goes in the molly gear. Like, just picture if the pencil's the molly gear, it kind of goes in like this, and then like that. Then these holes, I was originally going to bolt it to the actual sheath, but it didn't work out. So you'll see some dotted lines here in red, and then some dotted lines here in blue. And the dotted lines in red indicate what's behind this plate that I made, and then the blue indicates what's on the exterior of the sheath. Just so you guys get an idea. I tried the best I could to illustrate it, and I hope it helped, because this plastic stuff you guys get from stuff, I don't know about most other people, but I know some people just throw whatever they don't use away. I kind of throw it in a little bin and just kind of pick through it. If I need something like that, I can alter it, jigsaw and a drill in about 5 minutes of your time, and it works out well. So also, if you don't want to do that and have it on a belt, you could actually attach like some type of clip, or even do what I did and attach it to your belt that way. Or it comes with this thing. This mounts to the two top holes, and then you can put this on your belt. Very nice. It's got Velcro and a snap, and you just pull it up, and it's on there. Quick detach, quick release, whatever you want to call it. Very good stuff. Cold steel is awesome. So that's the Cold Steel Pendleton, I don't know how you say that, Mini Hunter. And it's very good. I mean, for 30 bucks or less for a little EDC blade, if you wanted the strength of a fixed blade but didn't want to carry around the Gigantor Rambo blade, this is perfect. Perfect blade. And I'll just touch briefly on this as well. This system I have folded up under all this is going to be a heavy Joe Tactical loadout. So stay tuned for that video. As soon as those pouches come in that night, that video will be up, because I'm looking forward to this very much. Not just doing the video, but just using the gear. So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out the Cold Steel for $30 fixed blade for an EDC blade. You can't go wrong. Joe Tactical out.